Well, you've heard about green space that often replaces blighted areas with grasses and plants, but what about one of the most ignored dead spaces in cities? Rooftops of office buildings. Green roofs can reduce energy consumption, minimize water runoff, and turn stark surroundings into something peaceful and eye-catching. There's such a roof in downtown Little Rock on top of a very familiar place, the Clinton Presidential Center. We go there in this week's Clean and Green. Clean and Green is brought to you by the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission. Learn more about litter prevention, recycling, and community improvement at keeparkansasbeautiful.com. The William Jefferson Clinton Presidential Center and Library. Anchoring Little Rock's River Market District, the center has hosted almost 2 million visitors from around the world since it opened in November of 2004. Located in a 30-acre public park, the library sits on what was formerly a designated brownfield by the EPA. But during the center's construction, every scoop of contaminated soil was removed, and upon completion, a blighted area had been turned into Arkansas's first LEED-certified building. It was also the very first federal building to earn the prestigious certification for leadership in energy and environmental design. But there was something missing. This is how the rooftop of the center used to look, nothing but white rock, barren and not very eco-friendly. Now it's an oasis of beauty. More than 900 assorted species of plants, grasses, and flowers are growing up here. All are perennials, native to Arkansas. But together in late 2007, this green roof was another first for the state. It came about after the Clinton Foundation decided it needed to further enhance the sustainable design and green practices of the Presidential Center, according to Jordan Johnson, spokesperson for the library.
By making this a green roof, meaning we completely took off the roof as we knew it and put back in fill, the appropriate type of rock and aggregate, and then the appropriate type of plant materials, has helped reduce stormwater runoff, has helped reduce the energy costs associated with heating and cooling the building, and has overall made this place a much more efficient, environmentally friendly building. And another lesson of change for those in Arkansas.
Located on the residence level, footpaths curve their way through the private garden. The paths were designed to mimic the ebb and flow of the Arkansas River, which winds past the center, and they're made from ipe wood that is insect and weather resistant. Ipe, commonly called ironwood, comes from South America and is sustainable because it can last up to 40 years. And then there are the peaceful chimes.
The chimes that you hear behind me are operated obviously by wind, but President Clinton can actually plug in a keyboard and actually play to the chimes. So it's integrated with that. It's something we thought that was a gift from the foundation to him, a surprise when the first time he walked out here and saw this.
Johnson says besides choosing native plants, a great deal of detail was given to the types that could survive the ecosystem up high on a roof next to the banks of the river. And this roof is not the only ecosystem design change project the foundation has helped tackle. Back in May, in a partnership with the city and private donors, work was begun to convert the drainage cesspool next to the Clinton Park into a workable wetlands filtration system that will filter all of the runoff from the river market. It will also be a true interactive experience with footpaths and exhibits to showcase what you can do to improve wetlands and the importance wetlands play in the ecosystem. While on a stroll in this green roof garden beside his center residence, the 42nd President of the United States will be able to monitor the progress of the wetlands project from his vantage point high above. What he will see is a complement to the vision of the future he had when he selected a brownfield next to a swamp for this gift to America.
It also complements what he's doing both here and around the world, and things that he's talking about and discussing in terms of sustainable design. You know, one of his aspects, he talks about how if all the skyscrapers in Manhattan would green their roofs, it would offset the carbon footprint of all the taxi cabs in New York. So by that, this is this is practicing what he preaches.